Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we have exciting news. We are going to do our very first AI inspired vegan stuffed peppers, so stay tuned. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to do is add 1 cup of rice to my rice cooker to 2 cups of water. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and let this cook in the rice cooker, and we're going to get our filling together. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do 1 cup of the dry black bean mix to 1.5 cups of water inside this bowl here. We're going to let it rehydrate itself so that we can get our filling together. So it's 1 cup of dry beans to 1.5 cups of water. Alrighty, there was a little bit of extra left in the can and I didn't want to waste it, so I went ahead and added it to this. So I did the little bit of extra with 2 cups of water. So we'll see how this turns out. We'll be back. Alrighty, and our brown rice is almost finished. Alright everyone, so we're going to go ahead and first thing we're going to do is saute up about 3/4 of a cup of diced onions. My onions came from the freezer, so they're a little wet. There's a lot of water in them, so it's going to take me a few minutes to get this water out of them. But this was from the food pantry and I didn't want to waste it, so I diced it up and froze it. So we're going to let this cook down and saute a little bit, and then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Alrighty, and the next thing I'm going to add to it is the black bean burger mix. We're going to go ahead and put that in with the onions. Alrighty, and I just went ahead and scooped in some of the burger mix, the bean burger mix, into the frying pan. Just going to let it cook down a little bit and then we'll stir it. I just want to get it into more of like a meat texture. Alrighty, and this is what it looks like so far. We're going to go ahead and add our other ingredients. I have a can of the Southwest corn with the bell peppers and the poblano peppers. And I just want to show you guys something. After I drain the water, this is what you get into a can. So they're chipping us. They're chipping us, guys. So we're going to go ahead and add this in. And then I also have a can of the petite diced tomatoes with garlic and olive oil. I went ahead and drained some of it, most of it out. We're going to go ahead and add that to it. Alrighty, and the next thing I'm going to add is our cooked brown rice that we cooked in the rice cooker. We're just going to go ahead and stir this up really good, and then we'll add our dry spices. But this is going to be really good. Good and healthy. Nice vegan dinner. So hard to look into my camera and see what I'm doing at the same time. This is going to be a nice filling for our stuffed peppers. And like I said, the bean mixture is going to taste just like ground beef. The spices and the seasonings that they put in the dehydrated mix is so delicious, and you can't really tell that it's a bean mixture that you're eating and it's not ground beef. So, very healthy alternative. Alrighty, let me get my spices together. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so the first spice dry ingredient we're going to put in is some smoked paprika. It says about a teaspoon, so we're just going to wing it. We like a lot. And the next thing is some garlic powder. It says about 1 teaspoon. I went ahead and switched it to garlic salt because this is going to be my salt as well. So we're going to put quite a bit of that in because we love our garlic. We have some black pepper, about a half a teaspoon. And then the last dry ingredient is cumin, ground cumin. We're going to use this sparingly because my family's not really that fond of it. Let me stir that up and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so now that's all blended together, and we're going to go ahead and get our bell peppers ready and washed and in a pan, and we're going to set our oven to 350. Nope, I meant 375. Alrighty, and the next thing we're going to do is we have a can of tomato sauce that we got from the food pantry. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on the bottom of our pan here. I just went ahead and layered the bottom a little bit so that the peppers don't stick to the bottom of the pan. Then we're going to go ahead and put our peppers. I already took the seeds and everything out of the peppers, so we're going to go ahead and put them in our dish here, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and this recipe called for 6 peppers, and I only have 5, so we're going to use any extra filler, and we're just going to put it on the sides of it. So we're going to go ahead and fill these, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and stuffed the peppers, and I took the extra filler and I just put that in the middle there to kind of fill the void and so that we don't have any waste. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle this on top and maybe a little extra in the bottom, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so that used up about half of the can. I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of the sauce in the bottom of the dish. Alright guys, I have that all in the pan right now, and the last thing we need to do is to put our cheese on. We're going to use about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of some vegan plant-based cheddar and mozzarella. We're just going to sprinkle that on top. Alrighty, and this is what it looks like after we put the cheese on it. And then I have the lids for these. I'm going to go ahead and place them on top of each one before I cover it to put in the oven. Alrighty guys, so this is the last step. I'm just going to cover it with some tin foil. We're going to pop it in the oven at 375 for about 30 to 35 minutes. So we'll be back when it's finished. Alrighty everyone, and here is our stuffed peppers. They just came out of the oven after 35 minutes. They look really good. They look like they could still use a little bit more cooking, and that's okay because I'm going to be putting these in the oven tomorrow because this is tomorrow night's dinner. So that's I'm perfectly okay with that. And I just wanted to show you guys. And the cheese on here, it doesn't look like it melted, but it did melt, and it will continue to melt when I put it back in tomorrow night. Because this is vegan cheese, it's non-dairy, so they don't melt the same way as regular cheese does, so I just wanted to point that out. And yeah, so this is our finished product. It looks really good, and I can't wait to dig in. And if you like this kind of content, please hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how you make your stuffed peppers, and subscribe to our channel so that you could be notified the next time we put a video up. And thanks for watching. Until next time, stay blessed.